Due to transport conditions, the large turbine arrived at site disassembled into parts. Workers need to reinstall the drawings to put them together. The housing has to be bolted together in several pieces. The lower housing is assembled first and put in its place. Then installed two support bearing housings, a very important step. It needs to be ensured that they are within 1 mm tolerance in height and distance. After the location of the bearing housing has been determined, the impeller can then be placed inside the bearing housing. As the impeller rotates very fast, it needs to be kept very stable during operation. This requires a very small error in the leveling of the spindle. However, the spindle is about 5 meters long and the impeller in the middle is very heavy. This results in the spindle actually being low in the center and low on both sides. The level of the spindle is required to be less than 0.02 mm per meter, which needs to be measured with a level. In order to solve measurement problems caused by the inconsistency if they had the middle section and the two ends, workers put the plug ruler and the level to measure the arrow directly. In addition to measuring the level of the spindle, the perpendicularity of the spindle and the bearing housing is also measured. This is to extend the service life of the bearing. Measurement requires two gauges to measure the arrow of the both end face at the same time. Then compare the average value of the arrows at different positions, not exceeding 0.05 millimeters. A simultaneous measurement of the two end faces is to eliminate the influence of the shape arrow of the bearing housing itself. After the impeller was installed, cleaning of the bearing housing began. The worker made a flower ball to stake out impurity inside the bearing housing. Then the sounding sleeve of the bearing was carefully installed. The gap between the sounding sleeve and the bearing has to be controlled very precisely. Because when the fan is running, the main shot is tiny flutter. The servo clearance presents damage to bearing. Getting all this work done, you need to smear sealant on the bonding surface of the upper and lower bearing housing. Next step in the process is to assemble the upper housing in the fan. gasket should be added between the flange boarding surface of each housing piece to prevent air leakage. The last step is to install the motor. The focus of installing the motor is to control the installation accuracy of the coupling. It requires the coaxiality of the motor shaft and the impeller to be controlled within the 0.05 mm. When everyone saw that all the installation of the fan had been completed, workers found that the motor base was installed wrongly. The distance between the motor base and the concrete base was too small. It was impossible to control pouring material between them. In desperation, the workers lifted the motor down again and retreated the platform. This is the result of not working carefully.